Hey, what's up, Whole as well? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. So today I have the Z Fold5, and we're going to be talking about 14 different tips and tricks that are brand new for this device. So I want to go through all of the features with you. Make sure you guys stay locked into the end of the video if you're brand new to the channel. I truly appreciate you for coming through if you're new. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. Alright, so the first tip, you actually have to go to your call dialer, and then you have to hit the three dots on the right top corner, go into settings, and go down until you see the live translate. This is going to be, you're going to have to turn this on, and basically what this is going to say is that you get real time translations during calls. Tap the call assisted button, then select live translate on the in call screen anytime to translate, and all data for this feature is processed on your phone. So I'm actually going to turn that on for the first time. It does give you the ability to download the Spanish pack, so you can actually translate live phone calls with somebody who's speaking a foreign language now. The second feature I wanted to talk about with you guys is the interpreter. And this feature can be found right in the notification bar down below, right here. When you swipe down from the right corner, when you swipe left, you get your notifications. But when you swipe right down here, you're going to get your tools. So inside of the notification tools right here, you're going to see that if you actually go into interpreter, which is on the second menu, you can click that and you can actually translate languages in between different languages. So you can customize which ones you want to use, so you can actually choose between English and Spanish, and then you can add additional languages as well. But you have this button right here. Once you press that, you can speak in your native language, and then you can hit this button so that it can face the other person that's right across from you, so that they can actually use it alongside with you. Now this next feature is actually pretty cool because it gives you the option to hit this button on the left corner of the keyboard, which looks like a bunch of stars or something. But once you hit that, it gives you chat translation, writing style, and grammar, and spelling and grammar. So if you hit spelling and grammar, it'll say enter some text first, and then you can say like Samsung Galaxy A15 5G, and then I entered that in there. I'm trying to see if it's gonna pick up spelling mistakes, but whatever. So once you enter that in there, you can go back and hit spelling and grammar, and then it's gonna basically correct it and insert the correct spelling on that. So I think that's pretty cool. You also do have writing styles, which will give you the ability to get different suggestions for what you want to send for the same thing. So you can see right here, that's actually pretty cool because it gives you like different ideas. And then the third thing that it gives you is the chat translate option right here, so you can translate the chat from English to any language that you want to pick. You can add additional languages right here on the right hand side. So I definitely think that's going to be a solid feature. Another feature I like is that when you are in a photo, you can actually long press yourself right here and actually drag yourself anywhere you want. So it gives you the ability to like edit yourself right here. So you can see, you can save as a sticker, save as an image, share, copy, click right here, and you can edit. Then you have the ability to actually, do shape. You can do freeform right here. Select manually. You can also snap to shape, which is actually pretty cool. So there's a bunch of cool features that you can play around with, but I definitely think that's going to be a pretty cool feature when you're editing, because you can cut out yourself from the background, and then you can add your own background as you so please. So this is definitely going to be a solid feature as well. Now, if you go inside of the settings menu and you click in advanced intelligence, and then you go down a few spots and you click photo editor, one of the things you're going to have to turn on is generative editing, or generative edit. And generative edit helps you reimagine your images, adjust the angles of images, and then generate new backgrounds to fill in the gaps around the edges. And it says right here, move, remove, and resize people and objects, then fill in the gaps in the background. Then it says right here, when you fill in the background, the image you're editing, including the sensitive data in it, will be processed but not stored by Samsung. So I definitely think that's something that's pretty cool that you should probably check out. Now, another feature I think that they added that in here that's pretty cool is inside of the videos, when you're watching a video and you're like scrolling to the part that you want to see, one of the things you can do is you can actually long press the video and it'll actually enter a slow motion effect. So you can watch the video in slow motion when you long press it. So I definitely think that's pretty cool because it's going to give you the ability to see the video in real time, but in slow motion. So it's just something that just looks really cool because you can see all the quality and the details when it comes to looking at the smartphone camera. So I definitely think this is going to be something that you should probably check out because it's going to enhance your videos and everything like that. So once you long press it, it will give you that slow motion effect when you're watching a video. So it just makes it really cool to watch with that feature on. Now, the next really nice new feature on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold5 is the circle to search. So you can actually long press the navigation bar or the bottom bar on the bottom of the phone right here, and it will actually initiate circle to search. So now you can circle the object. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then you can actually find what you're looking for just by circling any object that's actually showing up on the screen, which is actually pretty cool. Another solid feature I noticed on here is that when you're in video and you go into settings and you click advanced video options, you get this option right here called 360 audio recording, which will allow you to capture immersive 3D sound through your Bluetooth headphones with 3D audio recording. I thought that was something that's actually pretty solid on here. Another really cool feature that they added is generative wallpapers. So they give you the ability to create something new. So you can choose from imagery and all of these options right here. So it gives you a couple of different ones at the top that you can mess around with. I'm going to click the mineral just for kicks and giggles. And you could just hit the generate button right down there. And then the AI technology is going to actually come up with something very unique and different. So you can actually take a look at whatever you did generate right there. You can click on some of the keywords and, just basically go off of, what that says right there. And then off of the AI technology is going to take those keywords or whatever you clicked, and then it's just going to add that in. So then you can go ahead and then I'm going to actually keep messing around with it. But this is a really solid feature because you can actually get different wallpapers to choose from just by messing with this. So let's go ahead and set this one up as my wallpaper, and then you can click done. And then this is my new wallpaper, basically off the generative wallpapers. This actually looks pretty tough. I definitely like this wallpaper. Looking at it, it definitely looks pretty solid and everything like that. Another really cool feature you can do is generate photo editors. So you can hit the edit button and then you'll see this the stars icon here again one more time, and you can hit that, and then it says you can tap or draw anything around what you want to move or delete. So let's just say you wanted to delete this person from the image, and I don't know, I just want to see what's gonna happen, even though I don't really care to do that. But let's see. It says touch and hold the selection and move and delete. So I just deleted that, and then there's the back button that shows up, but then it says you can hit the generate button one more time, and I just kind of want to see what happens when we generate and add the missing pieces, because this is going to be pretty interesting to see how the AI does that. So it added an umbrella that's kind of crazy. So you could view the original, and then you can view the new one, and then the AI technology will just fill in. It just filled in an umbrella out of nowhere. So that's pretty crazy. Then you can hit done, and then you could save as a copy. So that's pretty cool. And then let's take a look at the details. So the hand is actually pretty messed up or whatever, but just looking at it, it does look pretty natural, except when you zoom in, you can see that there's a lot of stuff going on here. It kind of looks crazy to me a little bit. Another thing you can do is hit this eye icon right here at the top when you're inside of some of your photos, when you're just scrolling through photos or whatever, and you hit that eye icon. And this is going to discover different things and identify what you're looking at, and then it'll give you different similar ideas to what you're looking at. So it's gonna be, you can basically kind of detect what you're looking at or whatever. So I definitely think that's going to be a solid AI option as well. Another thing that's pretty cool is if you're in a video, you can actually make it your wallpaper. So all you have to do is hit the three dots right here and then set as wallpaper, and then you're going to click lock screen or call background. So you can click lock screen, and then the video will basically be your wallpaper. So you could trim it right here. You just hit the trim button, and then you select what part you want to add as your lock screen. So right here, I was at a seafood festival and I was testing out some of the food that they had on here. And now you can actually save that as your lock screen video, and then just hit done. Now, once you do that, once you go to your lock screen, it's going to show the video that you just were looking at, which is pretty crazy. So you can see that's going to look pretty cool whenever you're looking at it. So you could pretty much add whatever you want. The last thing I want to point out is that when you're actually in the photo editor and you're looking at an image, you can actually click the lasso tool and basically circle any image that you want or any place in there, and it will actually let you you know, let me show you what I'm talking about. So object select, right here you can erase shadows and reflections when you click object select. So you could tap or draw around anything and erase it. So let's just say this sign right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and click erase, and pretty much now that's gone. So that's gone. Let's do this one and click erase, and now that's gone. Let's even click this one, wait, go back and click this one and erase. And you could pretty much tailor your photos how you want, then hit done, and then I can save as a copy right there. So now you have your new image without any of that stuff in the water. And then the old image is right here with all three of those things right there. So I really like how they do this, because it looks really realistic. It doesn't look like anything's missing. And this looks like a really good object photo right here compared to the original. And all the details you can kind of see when you zoom in. You can kind of point it out, but when you're just looking at it like this, you don't notice that anything is actually missing from the photo. So that's actually pretty crazy. But let me know what you guys think about these tips and tricks from the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold5. And I'm going to check you guys later. I'm going to hit you back. But if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified for more videos just like this. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. But if you're still here, just type down below in the comment section, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help boost the engagement. I'll hit you back. I'll check you guys later. Peace. Later, crew.